Got thoughts on James Wiseman, Shasky? James Wiseman.
I think there's a couple of things that can be true all at one time, and I think that's what makes this a very difficult situation that the Warriors are in. You're asking me and you're telling me that, this may not be the right fit for James Wiseman right now, given where the Warriors are at. So I agree with that sentence because we do this thing where it's the high-pressure cooker, and they're a championship team. And if he can't help them on a championship team right now, well, then let's go get someone else who can, which is a fair point, which is an accurate point. Simultaneously, I do not think that someone soaking up the 12 potential minutes that he would be playing is making or breaking this team and elevating them to a status that's better than what they currently are. Are they a little better with I'm just using as an example, Jakob Poeltl? Yeah, I think they are a little better.
What about Kelly Olynyk?
Yeah, I think they are a little bit better. But Bonte, they need Wiggins healthy, right? Like, that's the bigger thing.
Right.
Like, this would be a supplemental piece to help them, not a game-changing piece. They need Klay to be more consistent. They need Curry to continue to obviously keep up his hot streak of where he's at. They need Draymond to keep humming the way he is. This 4-game streak where he scored 20 or more for Jordan Poole, that needs to continue. Now, I don't know if he could sustain 20, but, play good basketball. They need Kuminga to keep coming on. So, yes, is it one help? Like, if they got rid of Wiseman, would that help them immediately? I do think it would help them immediately. I don't think it solves all the problems that are going on this team, specifically when I look at their road record and some of their inabilities, athleticism, rim defense right now, perimeter defense. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of stuck between the two. I'm almost like, well, I would just hang on to him because I think he can be a player for you down the line, just not right now.
But don't you owe it to Steph and Dre and Klay and Poole and Looney and Wiggins to win now? They can't think about what's going to happen 2 years from now or 3 years from now when Wiseman may be ready to contribute more than 20, 25 minutes a night. Right now, he's not there. I'm using Kelly Olynyk as an example. He can help you for 20 minutes.
20?
A lot more, 15 to 20, a lot more than James Wiseman.
No, I agree. But is Kelly, I'm asking you, take a step back. Is Kelly Olynyk really helping this 2-11 right now on the road? What are they?
Absolutely.
They're going to be 7-4, 7-5?
He helps you in spurts. He shuts off the water faucet if the team's going on a 7-0 run.
I think they got bigger issues than that. I do think it would help them. I agree. It would help them.
You need some physicality. You need another guy who can screen.
Is he going to help their perimeter defense?
Post defense, at least.
Yeah, I agree there.
They're getting pounded in post in the paint.
Some help.
Yeah, Looney needs some help. Hell yeah, he does. So
I think they're still perimeter defenders short. That's my particular opinion.
And I do think they need another wing. I do agree with that. But you need help, and Wiseman's not helping you. Do I think he can help? Absolutely, but he's not helping you. He played 5 minutes yesterday.
I'm with you, but I also
5 minutes in a game where you miss your big three.
I agree with you. Like, he is not helping you. I agree. Anthony Lamb ain't really helping you much right now. Ty Jerome, and I know they're on two ways. Ty Jerome ain't really helping you much right now. Iguodala's done nothing.
Yeah, well,
that matters. Like, he's done nothing. So, yes, Wiseman is a big nothing burger. I don't dismiss it. And Moody's really done nothing.
Yeah, Moody hasn't played much.
I know, but that's
Moody hasn't played much. He finally played 18 minutes and 40 seconds yesterday. So we had this discussion. We had this discussion 3 weeks ago. The youngsters in the first 10 games should have played at least 15 minutes a night just to let them play through their mistakes. And then after those first 10 games, you reevaluate the situation. But instead, it was a couple DAPs. No, you're not going to play the second half here.
Dipped their toe. They dipped their toe.
That's not helping. Now look at Jonathan Kuminga. He's averaged over 20 minutes a game over the last 9. And you could see it. He's getting better and better by the rep, better and better by the possession, better and better by the game. And he's starting to put that together. Agreed. Now it's gonna be ebbs and flows. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a roller coaster ride.
For a lot of players,
it's not perfect. But you know what? He's getting better with playing time. We're gonna see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They played a lot as rookies.
Well, they played a lot, period.
Look at him now. Why is this not playing at all? And yesterday at shoot-around, it was funny. He's talking about, I had a lot of fun in Santa Cruz. I played 26 minutes a night. I got to play. I had fun. But now it's good to be back and stay in a big-ass hotel again. Then you come back to Salt Lake City, you play 5 minutes. How's that going to get better?
It's not.
That's not going to help you this year.
We're on the same page here. Like, we're on the same page
So,
here.
I'm just thinking, is it ever going to be a fit while Steph, Dre, Clay, Poole, Wiggins, Looney's going to be here? Is he ever going to fit with that core?
I don't know. But I don't think that's the only question on the team. I think that's a question.
I think it's a big question.
You think it's the biggest?
I don't think it's the biggest. I think it's a big
biggest
one.
question, then?
I don't know what the biggest question is. Well,
Like, why are they
I
where
know
they
what the
are?
biggest question is.
Okay.
Can they step up their defense? Can they step up their ball pressure? Can they step up the point of attack defense on the ball? They're older now. Athletic teams, younger athletic teams, is giving this team fits. Now in the playoff series, when things slow down, I think they could turn it up a notch, but I'm still a little weary of their defense, right? Offensively, they could score with anybody. Not worried about that. But point of attack defense, ball pressure is a big-time question mark.
I would actually disagree with you on the scoring thing in just this sense. When they're hitting threes, hell yeah. But there's a lot of teams right now when they're hitting threes. First half yesterday, great example. And I know the big dogs aren't playing. They're going to the rim on top of shooting from the outside. When they don't go to the rim at all, they're relegated to a jump shooting team that's not athletic and can't defend. Those teams lose. And so, as much as I want to sit here and make a sweeping indictment about James Wiseman and go get yourself, and yes, I do think it would help them. I don't think it solves all of their issues.
It doesn't solve all the issues.
I think they've got a lot of issues right now.
I think the biggest issues are all defense. Because offensively, they're one of the best teams in the league offensively.
They could use some athleticism, too.
Yeah, well, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And
that's why playing Kuminga, I think, is beneficial.
Agreed.
Because I
agree with you.
He's the most athletic player on your team. Now, there are warning signs with the jump shooting. You mentioned the three-point shots, and I agree they do get jump shot crazy, but that's how they've been over the last 8 years.
Yeah, but they would.
But they also go to the rack.
That's what I was gonna say. Iguodala would go baseline. Dre would have the high-low. They mixed in a lot of plays. Like last night, Clay had a really nice play. He dribbles in, takes the mid-range. Later on, he dribbles in, throws the pass, and then gets called for the charge.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they do at times can do that. Anthony Lamb last night. They had Wiseman on an alley-oop. Right. Draymond hits that alley-oop to Wiseman. So Anthony Lamb hits the front of the rim.
Steph, Poole, they finish. Draymond's been finishing better. Looney's an adventure at times when he finishes. But there are warning signs when it comes to points in the paint.
Yes.
The Rockets last Saturday night, outscored the Warriors in the paint 72-54. 72-34. Another young, athletic team.
Exactly.
But they did hit 23s or 4 in their last 5, and that's what they do. Steph Curry, Poole, and Klay Thompson can detonate. Andrew Wiggins having a career year from the three-point line.
Who are they locking up, though? Like, that was the hallmark.
But
that was the hallmark.
That's why, to me, number one issue is ball pressure and defense.
So then how does it – okay, so just take a step back. I know you think getting rid of Wiseman is getting a lot – not you, a lot of people out there think that getting rid of Wiseman just solves a lot. How does getting another big, whether it be Olnick, Portal, whoever, how does that help them in that scenario?
I don't even know if it's a big because you can play Kuminga at the small ball 5. I think you can get away with playing Kuminga as a backup small ball 5. So I really do.
Okay.
And you play JaMychal Green a little bit, but like if Wiseman can't play, but if Wiseman can't play over JaMychal Green, who got the start yesterday, yes, I need another wing defender because you look at New Orleans right now. That's catapulted to the top spot in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Pelicans are number 1 right now.
They're deep.
They're deep. They're long, athletic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Toronto, who are going to see in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Long, athletic, deep. Long wings, 6'8", 6'9", long wingspans. That's what made the Hamptons 5 lineup so deadly.
Yes.
Because you had Kevin Durant, Andre Iguodala, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. Long wingspans. Long and athletic.
Sean Livingston, they missed so bad. They still have not been able to find. Like, you brought up JaMychal Green for a second, and I think he's had moments. I think he's had some really good games. He's been a big downgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, Otto Porter Jr., and I know it's not a like for like, but if I were just going to say, okay, you lost Otto, you lost, JTA, and you lost GP2. You thought Moody would step it up a little in terms of
also lost Damian Lee.
And Damian Lee. I forgot about Damian Lee. And Damian Lee was good for the team.
Damian Lee's not playing bad in Boston. Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. He had some good moments for the Warriors, and he was fearless. Like the Ty Jerome, Anthony Lamb, DiVincenzo's been a lot better recently, but JaMychal Green, that's just a big downgrade. Forget the rooks for a second. That's a big downgrade. And you couple that with expecting the rookies to take a little bit of a bigger step. I just feel like they've lost a lot.
They have. Moody, could he be that guy?
I was so happy to see him make plays in the fourth quarter.
Back-to-back threes, top of the key, defense.
Multiple defensive plays.
You know, he did foul a couple times. He's got to get better, but he just needs to play.
Yeah, I agree.
That could be your weak defender.
I know.
He needs to play. So,
and it feels like his shots are coming at the end of shot clock. Someone throws it to him like, hey, hit that.
And as much as I love Jordan Poole offensively, defensively,
it's been a struggle.
And so I'm looking at Steve Kerr here, and I'm saying to myself, man, what is up with the rotations? Why aren't their youngsters playing much? Like, Ty Jerome starting yesterday.
I don't get it. And
Steve
I don't want to
falls in love with some of these guys, and I love Steve Kerr, but he's got it. Like, the fact that Kuminga's playing better, it makes the first 10 games of the season a joke. Looks bad. These are lottery picks. I'm sure the front office is thinking, like, we want to see the youngsters. We spent lottery picks on these guys. I want to see the youngsters.
Well, that's kind of my thought on Anthony Lamb in a game like yesterday. I don't want to pick on him. He had his moments. He was looking good early on. It feels like the more he's played, he's regressed, and then he thinks his role's bigger, and I think his shot selection stinks for me. And then, like, there was a sequence last night. He just turned the ball over in no man's land, and then somehow gets it back on someone booting the ball and then gets it done. It's like, no, that was a bad sequence from you. Then he gets bailed out on – he's going in on 3 defenders and gets a foul call. It's like, dog, pass the rock. You're Anthony Lamb.
I was very disappointed not seeing Wiseman in the second half.
I agree.
I was disappointed he didn't play until the second quarter. It's like, what's the point? And I'm not like, I'm the last one to blame Wiseman for any of the losses. Has he played great? No. But man, get a kid a chance. But you can bring him up, you can recall him from Santa Cruz, plays 5 minutes yesterday. To me, that's a joke.
Yeah.
To me, that's a joke. And I get that you're trying to win games. You got to find 10 minutes for this guy. In a game where you played Ty Jerome 23 minutes a night, you played Anthony Lamb 16 minutes last night. You played JaMychal Green 17. You can't find me more than 5 to James Wiseman for James Wiseman. Come on, man. Anyway, you are listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM in HG1 San Francisco, always live on the free Odyssey app. Download the Odyssey app, your favorite 95.7 The Game for the best and most up-to-date sports coverage. And do not forget, you can also watch us every single day on our YouTube and Twitch streams. So log on and search 95.7 The Game. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel while you are there. Don't forget it that everybody's got their go-to meal at their favorite restaurant, so it's time we head back into their kitchen for episode 3, The Go-To, presented by Trimark. Check out Rome Artisan Burgers at 957thegame.com. Jermaine Wiggins will join us from WEEI. Remember Jermaine Wiggins? He's going to give us that heat about the Celtics. He'll join us at 7:30. Anthony Slater, 8 o'clock. Anthony Slater, 8 o'clock. Well, we always love Anthony Slater here on the Morning Roast. We'll get to King of the Hill in about 2 minutes. But let's get.
I was going to say, before you go to the lines, doesn't it feel like they're going to make a move? And I got this feeling we're going to have buyer's remorse down the line. Maybe not initially. I just feel like the way things are trending right now, I'm worried they're going to give up a piece. And I get it. You got to give something to get something. And you got to worry about them now. And you owe it to these guys. Man, I'm so conflicted. I get wanting to win that 5th. I want to win that 5th one too. But I don't want to give up on all these youngsters. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so frustrated. I think it's a really tough situation.
Yeah. Let's go to Coach in Vallejo. Coach, what's happening?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for taking my call. And I want to talk about the youngsters. You know, the Warriors' young guys are as good as any other team's young guys. And you know, I'm tired of the cliche, and I think, you know, guys like Kuminga, he's raw, he's athletic. So that Kuminga plays very intelligent out there. And, you know, he's in control of himself and his body, and I think even beyond his years. Moses Moody, it seems like he's cool, calm, and collected. He hits big shots in situations. And why Kerr cannot see that is beyond this, almost like he doesn't know how to coach young players. And that's disturbing to me because Kuminga, to me, is like Peyton was last year. The team plays much better when he's in the game. They played much better.
He flipped that game yesterday, Coach. No doubt. Thanks for the phone call. He flipped that game, and this is what I keep asking Festus and Mully all the time. Can he be your GP2 from last season? Kuminga is 6'8", built like a truck, strong, and athletic.
And knows how to use his body around the
Knows
rim.
how to use his body. So he can play the dunker spot on offense. Simplify it for him. You play the dunker. And later on in the season, what did GP2 do? Gary Payton II learned how to hit that corner three.
Yeah. I think
Kuminga.
his shot's better than Gary Payton.
So Kuminga,
Don't you think?
yeah, it looks more natural,
Yeah,
right?
especially catch and shoot.
So he could go out to the corner and hit a couple threes. He could play the dunker roll. And then defensively, he could pick up 94 feet,
Yeah.
just like Gary Payton II. And he does a great job of staying down on the ground, not biting on
he
pump
doesn't
fakes.
jump. There
He
was a
could be your GP2.
There was a play last night. Forget all the off, because you're going to talk about the spin moves and the dunks and stuff around the rim. There was a transition play where he caught the ball in the corner, and most young players are going to take a hard dribble toward the rim or whatever. He sees Dante DiVincenzo trailing on the play and just turns and throws it to DiVincenzo for a rhythmic three, and DiVincenzo hits it. And I said, that's a growth moment right there. I don't think he makes that play last year. I don't even know if he makes that play 3 weeks ago.
Well, the last 9 games, he's playing at least 20 minutes, and he's making those plays routinely, more consistently. King of the Hill in just a second. Let's get KC and Moran on the line, and then we'll get the King of the Hill and get right back into the Warriors. Warriors lose last night, 124-123 to the Utah Jazz. They fall to 2-11 on the road, worst road record in the NBA. KC, what's happening?
Gentlemen, Merry Christmas, man. Happy holidays. So,
Merry Christmas, Casey.
I might be a small percentage, but I'm in the take of I'm not worried at all. I think the Warriors are just trying to figure out rotations. I think they're trying to keep everybody healthy, and I think they're trying to keep everybody in the 4th seed. And what happens between now and then is time to learn who's going to be the players once playoff comes. It's going to be learn if Wiseman is somebody that they're going to use as a trade chip or use for a few years from now. I had a chance to see him down in Santa Cruz, and man, he has the talent of a unicorn, but the dude's only been playing for about 30 minutes, and you can see it. He's raw. I truly believe someone will overpay him for him if they put him up on for availability, but I'm not really worried. I hope both of you have a wonderful holidays.
You too.
I hope
You too, Casey.
I hope everybody can be charitable this year.
Absolutely. Thanks, KC, for the phone call. You too. Happy holidays to you and your family. Wiseman does have a lot of talent, man. He has a lot of talent. But again, he hasn't been afforded the opportunity to just play through it. And so I love what Mully said yesterday on Pregame Live.
What's that?
He had a message for Wiseman. He said, go out there and kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Go out there and play with some nastiness.
Mullen-
Go out there and be mean.
Mullen looked like a boss yesterday in that turtleneck.
Oh, yeah. Like a mob boss.
Oh, my God. He's doing a Reardon luncheon today. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that today?
I
That
think
was
it's-
yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was today.
Said it was yesterday.
All
was it
I
today?
know is this. Lots of people were excited.
Yeah, about him coming to the luncheon.
Yes. I heard from multiple people, you going to be there?
Are you going?
No.
Your dad is.
Oh, God.
Your dad already had. Tell Mullen, give Mullen and Saintly the heads up.
Oh,
Because
God.
Saintly, too.
Oh, the saintly one?
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, hey, fellas. All right. Quick kick of the hill.
Give it to
Quick
me.
kick of the hill. Sorry about that. You could edit that. My bad.
Gather round, all you fanatics of sports.
I was laughing. I had a skittle coming down my throat.
It's time for Lord Bonte of House Hill to decree the finest 8 football teams and all the NFC. For this is King of the Hill
Bonte, you are nobody, my dude.
on 95.7 The Game.
All right, a quick King of the Hill brought to you by Fasteners Tool Outlet. Why pay more at a big box store? King of the Hill this week, number 7, New York Giants. You're gonna sense a theme in this week's rankings. A theme.
Oh, go blue, go?
No, go Giants, go. By the way, the end zones look good.
They did.
The red end zones with the old throwbacks.
Those uniforms. Why did they ever switch?
I don't know. It's silly. It's just like Denver Broncos. Go back to your old uniforms.
I'm with you.
New York Giants, number 7. Number 6.
6.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They stole one last week against New Orleans on Monday Night
Arr,
Football.
matey.
Dude, their team. Jason Dumas sat down with Tom Brady Sr. Got to go to the house that Tom Brady grew up in.
I saw
Talked to
that.
Tom Brady Sr. Tampa Bay, I don't know how they score 17 points this week.
It's the GOAT.
He's going to get beat up. But, on the other side, like when I look at the quarterback matchup, Purdy against Brady, I mean, looks like a monumental mismatch. Really does.
0-6 are rookie first-time starters versus
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
Oh, boy.
in his career.
So the Buccaneers first place in the NFC South at 6-6. Number 5.
I like when
Number
you
5.
yawn on your own segment.
Yeah, no, I'm just like,
Yeah. Number 5.
I'm just Brock Purdy. Makes me yawn. Washington Commanders 7-5-1. They tied with the New York Giants last week. They're still a good football team.
Wow.
They're on a bye week. And then they play the Giants again. How weird is that? Giants Commanders, bye week for the Commanders, and then they play the Giants again.
Heineke over Brady. Interesting. I'm kind of with you, though. Number 4.
Number
We're
4.
going to see Heineke Christmas Eve.
I know.
Heineke versus Purdy.
It's going to be a Heineke Christmas special.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Heineke.
Oh, my gosh.
South Park? Anyone?
The
Mr. Heineke.
Minnesota Vikings.
Ah.
I don't believe in that team. I don't believe in this team. They're number 4. I don't believe in this team. The Jets should have won that game. I mean, they were settling for field goal after field goal. Dude, they are either one and done, or they're going to win a game and be done.
Okay.
Anybody believe the Vikings going to make it to the Super Bowl?
No one.
Come on, anybody? Spinoni thinks they're a joke.
But we all love Justin Jefferson.
We all love Justin Jefferson.
Find me a Justin Jefferson hater.
I love Dalvin Cook. I don't love Kirk Cousins.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
We'll see how long this lasts. It's your San Francisco 49ers.
All right. We're number 3. We're number 3.
We're number 3. They beat the Miami Dolphins. They gave up a 75-yard touchdown first play of the game, and everybody thought, oh, boy, here we go again. Kansas City all over again. But that defense was special. They knocked the snot out of Miami. Dre Greenlaw, Nick Bosa, and Michael Parsons out here tweeting for that DPOY. Nick Bosa, all he got to do is chill.
Yeah, don't say
Just
nothing.
rack up sacks.
Yeah.
Dominate football games. Don't say nothing. DPOY is yours because you know why, Nick Bosa? You, my friend, are the defensive player of the week, and you are the defensive player of the month. Michael Parsons, how you like them apples?
All right.
Huh?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Michael Parsons, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Although, people are going to look at that score against the Colts and say, oh, my God, they blew out the Colts. Oh, my God. That was a 21-13 game going into the fourth quarter, and they ran up the score. The Cowboys are frauds.
I love the way you do however or although. Like, you use it so brilliantly. Number 1.
Thank you. I try.
No, it's
Number
excellent. It's the
Number
journalism in you.
Philadelphia Eagles are good, dude.
However.
However, you think Brock Purdy's going into Philadelphia to win that game? I know you want Philadelphia. Bro, they're legit. They blew out the Titans. Titans gave up A.J. Brown. Their GM, John Robinson, gets fired for the deal right after getting smoked by the Eagles. Philadelphia's tough. All right, so to recap, Giants 7, Bucks 6, Commanders 5, Vikings 4, Niners 3, Cowboys 2. Number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles. And that, my friends, is your king of the hill. We're going to get right back into the Golden State Warriors